Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Wine 101, where I do wine reviews on Wednesdays and Saturdays and coffee reviews on Sunday. Doing something neat here. I picked up this brochure, Travel Host Vintage Kentucky, 2018 Winery Guide. And it has, lists all the wineries, has a little chart here. Tells you if they're, bus RV parking, food, private parties, reservations, tasting rooms, weddings, stuff like that. It gives the name of the winery, and it gives an address and a phone number, and an email, and a website if that's available. Then it has a map here, and it's divided into regions, and it's numbered, and it kind of shows you where all the wineries are located. Now, at this time, or at least listed here, there are 73. Kentucky's a big state, and there's wineries, I guess one would be here and here. So that's a long distance when I live here. So, but I'm going to try and hit them all. Well, anyway, so I went to this one here, Smith-Berry Winery, New Castle, Kentucky. Oh, and I got the CHAMBOURCIN. Now, the CHAMBOURCIN is a hybrid grape, and I did another CHAMBOURCIN at Uber, which is in Indiana. And I explained the grape and how it was made and what it's made from and why it was made in that video. So compare that and see how that one in Indiana compares to the one here. This is a very a good grape for cold weather. This particular wine is 11.5% ABV. $14.95. This is a cool vineyard. Smith-Berry Vineyard and Winery is a small family farm located in north central Kentucky on the northern edge of the state's famous bluegrass region. We are a traditional cattle and tobacco farm that has diversified into grape growing and winemaking. So it's cool. It's tobacco and cattle, and then they opened up a winery and started growing grapes. And they patterned themselves after family farms in Europe that are producing fine wines for centuries. That's true. In Europe, they do that. You know, the family will have maybe some cattle or some kind of a crop, and then they'll also have incorporate a winery into that. So I think that's pretty neat. This was the tasting. You know how you get a tasting, and it goes dry, dry whites, dry reds, semi-sweet reds, and so forth. And all their wines, you could pick 6 to taste. And it was good. Now, they told me that they grow their own grapes, some of them, and a lot of them they source from Missouri, and some of them they source from California. But they do make all their own wine on site. This CHAMBOURCIN, I'm excited about it. It's a really cool grape. You need to check out that video I did with the Uber winery. Let me show you the bottle. It's pretty neat. Had a synthetic cork. It's got such a unique smell, the CHAMBOURCIN. I really, really like it. I'm really getting into this grape. I really am. If you haven't had it, you can get this winery, or you can Google the grape. It'll be in the description, and you can find it, or you can get it from this winery here. I'm sure they would ship it to you. Such a unique smell. I love it. It's like cherry tobacco. He does age his wines, a lot of them, in American oak. This wine is not a sweet wine, but when you first put it in your mouth, you hold it there, it really tastes sweet. It tastes like just a nice sweet juice. Not over sweet, but sweet. This is let me see how they have this listed. They have this semi-sweet. Okay, so yes, it's semi-sweet. Just good flavor of dark cherry, tobacco. Just really good berries, like sweet, ripe blackberries, blueberries, maybe plum, just the sweet when they're really ripe and you put them in your mouth. I hardly get any tartness out of this. A little bit on the back end of tartness, but not much. But yet it's not candy sweet. If you like semi-sweet, this is what this is. It's perfect. If you don't like them real dry, you don't like them real sweet, you don't like that bitter taste, you might want to try this Smith-Berry Chambourcin. It really is good. I'm telling you now, this has a very, very, very unique profile. This grape is unique, and if you've not had it, you need to try it somewhere, someplace. So now I've had one from Indiana, and I've had one from Kentucky, and I really like it. I would suggest you gotta find some Chambourcin. All right. So from Hillbilly Wine 101, I hope you enjoyed this. It's a really cool grape, and cheers, everybody.